Michelle here, back with another video on when interracial dating goes wrong. But before we get into it, follow me on Instagram at India__Michelle and Snapchat India.94. Now let's get to it. Hey, I know it's been a while since I did a video. I'm in some shit right now when it comes to the army. I'm in trouble, as you would say. Once that's done and wrapped up, then we'll talk about that bullshit. But the reason I wanted to talk about this topic, but before I do get too deep into it, I want to go ahead and say it's nothing wrong with interracial dating. It doesn't matter if you're a white, black female, black male, and you're dating someone that's white, Asian, Hispanic, or whatsoever. As long as you don't lose your blackness and who you are as a race, you know what I'm saying, as your own race, for the benefit of your significant other that is non-black, then you're all good in the game. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. But there are issues when it comes to interracial dating, like this particular topic with I want to say he's with the Seahawks, the NFL player Chad Wheeler. Or not too long ago, he had a domestic violence. He's still currently under the whole domestic violence case. Well, he bailed out, I want to say, under $400,000 bond with his black girlfriend. I don't know her name, but I'll look at it and I'll put it below when I do find it. But yeah, so the reason kind of put my own commentary, my own opinion about when interracial dating goes wrong, because I see a lot of, not all, but a lot of black females, you know, that trash black men. And yes, I'm a black woman, and I know not all black men, but a lot of black men do come with dusty behavior, bullshit behavior, that we just kind of get fed up with it, you know. And I'm not saying that it's not the same for them too when it comes to us, when it about negative things for black women. But one thing I will say to the black female, since we're talking about interracial dating with a white man against a black female, is that we need to stop doing this whole thing where we tear down our own black men and then try to build up a non-black person, especially someone that's white. What else was I saying? So it's a whole thing where we go against black men and then want to big up white men in particular, you know what I'm saying? Like, as if we give white men a pass for the bullshit that we wouldn't give a pass to black men, right? And I feel like that's kind of a slap in the face when you do. And I'm not saying what happened to this young woman, beautiful girl, what happened to her was justified, because it was dead ass wrong for him to do some old sucker shit like that. Not just because he's white, but just as a man, like, why, you know what I'm saying? But this is the world that we live in, you know, especially where her situation, being a black woman, dating a white NFL player, he's going to be kind of, you know, his situation is going to get swept under the rug than if it was someone that was black whooping her ass, you know what I'm saying? Or if she was white, that black man career, we already know, would have been completely over. And he would have been getting fined out the ass. But I'm just saying, like, females, we need to stop doing this whole thing where, well, these black niggas ain't shit, blah, say, I'm about to get me a white man. Like, we done all heard that bullshit, that nigga shit plenty of times, where you having issues with a black man or whatever, and you go online or whatever social media sites and just go straight in on the dude, and it's like, then you come out hollering when you get your ass whooped. And this is not towards her, but just in general, you get your ass whooped or you get killed out here by someone that's non-black, and then want to holler out black men where y'all need to be protected. You know what I'm saying? That right there is so ass backwards to me. And I feel like black women do need to get called out on that shit. Like I said, it was some sucker shit what that man did. He shouldn't have never sit here talking about she needs to bow down to him, and as she shouldn't, and as she did, she did right by not bowing down to him, like on some slave shit. And then he beat the shit out of her, you know, and beat her to the point where he thought she was dead. You know, her lifeless body was on the bed, and then when she kind of came through, you made the comment and said, oh, I thought you was dead, or you not dead yet, or you still up, or some, to that degree, that's what he was saying. And to me, he was trying to, you know, to me, to a lot of people that heard about the story, he was trying to kill that girl. And if you notice, like they say, ESPN is not talking about it. I don't even see a lot. I mean, they brush through it, but I don't even in social media, I don't see a big outrage against Chad Wheeler for this black woman, like the same rage that everybody had against Tory Lanez with Megan. And then that whole situation made Megan kind of look a little fishy once like, and I'm not going to focus on her because I already talked about that, but you know, once we kind of dissected a little bit from what we knew from that whole incident that night with Megan, a lot of people, not all, but a lot of people were looking at Megan kind of sideways because it's like, what really did happen in the truck? But I'm pretty sure we'll eventually find out what really happened. Maybe not when we want to, but whatever. But yes, we don't have that same outrage that we had for Tory. It was the whole let's cancel Tory. But for Chad, because he's a white man, and because a lot of self-hating, not all, but a lot of self-hating black women who has this whole fuck black niggas, let's get on the white man, I want a white boy, I want mixed kids shit train, are really, even after the whole situation, are still on the well to Chad's defense, you know. And that's kind of sad and very sick for you to have that such of a slave, that self-hating, you rather be oppressed, this whole slave master and you a bad wench type of relationship. Because let's be honest, what we don't talk about and what a lot of people do not put out there is that a lot of these interracial relationships have like in the black female mind, they think their spouse or boyfriend are having a kinky, let's do this slave role play, especially when it comes to the bedroom. But in all actuality, you playing, but he's dead ass serious. That's why he told her to get down on her knees. Why would he tell her? Why would he tell that girl that? Would he have told a white woman to do that? You know what I'm saying? So we have to always kind of put that out there, like what type of mindset. And I'm pretty sure that's not his first time putting his hands on her. It was just his first time it got so big and so public, and that other people blew it up. Because like I said before, but yes, I just feel like that's kind of a little messed up. Now, I will say this. I'm going to even touch on a little bit of the story, and it still goes hand in hand with the Chad Wheeler and his girlfriend incident, is that black men, now I was on you about how black women, y'all, they always have this whole fuck nigga shit and always tearing y'all down. But that was, I'm going to switch gears a little bit about the whole situation where the woman at Harlem, she got almost her, some dudes was trying to bite her eye off and was basically whipping her ass, you know, outside of the liquor store in Harlem. Just because she said that she didn't want him to pay for her bottle of wine or whatever it was. And he felt played. He felt like she was trying to belittle him. And yes, even though afterwards a big, large group of people, you know, stood outside that store after the fact, but keyword, it was after the fact. The people that was with that dude, those niggas that was with that nigga that tried to bite that girl eye out just because she said no, you a bitch ass nigga for that. Them motherfuckers need to get handled. I'm not gonna really say what I want to say because of YouTube, and I don't want to, you know, fuck myself up in the game. But them niggas need to get handled. Chad needs to get handled. That should never happen. Because, and like I said, if the shoe was on the other foot, if that was a white woman, and I'm going back to the whole Chad Wheeler, if Chad Wheeler was black and that female, that the black female was white, Chad, if he was black, he would have been done. Same thing with the woman at the liquor store. If it was, even though I would hope, I don't really, we don't claim niggas like that. But I'm just saying, like, if it was a white woman and a black, and, you know, getting her whatever she doing at the liquor store or something else, that dude who tried to bite that woman eye off would have been touched. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let a lot of shit slide. And that kind of makes me feel like if you don't let a black sister get beat up like that, then you'll let your mom get beat up like that. You'll let your sister get touched like that. You would let your daughter, your niece, your grandmother, your aunt, anybody that's a female or even a female friend, you will let them get touched. It's not even about the whole, oh, she a black woman and a black woman birthed you. It's just the principle of the whole thing. That was some whole shit. Shit like that shouldn't even be going down like that. What happened to that sister with Chad? That motherfucker should be begging for his career. We should be treating him how white society, a lot of the white society treated, I can't even think of that dude's name. The guy who was kneeling, Freak. I'm gonna have his name at the bottom. I can't even think right now. I'm having a brain fart. But you know who I'm talking about. The other NFL, when he wanted to do the whole thing, when it was, you know, a real big movement with police brutality and all that shit. This nigga finna come up in here and fuck up my video. My bad. I have company in here that's in the corner and just want to interrupt my video, trying to be funny. But, you know, I'm not going to focus on too much of the situation. I don't want to be too lengthy. I'm trying to, because I'm going through this little bullshit situation, I'm trying to keep putting out videos a little bit more frequent than just what I've been doing. So if you see me with the same outfit on and all that, I'm just trying to knock out videos. Because sometimes I just don't be in the mood. Sometimes I don't want to put on the wig, lashes, and all that good shit. So, but yeah, outside of that, we just gotta hold ourselves accountable. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, let's not keep going against black men. Yes, if you want to date outside your race, it's cool. But pay attention to the signs. Especially shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, ladies, for the lady that the dude who tried to bite her eye off at the liquor store in Harlem, ladies, we need to start carrying weapons on us, whether it's mace, knives, a pistol. We need to like really let these niggas know that we ain't, since it's not a lot of black men in the community that's stepping up and saying, hey, you know, that's a black woman, that's a female, you know, we don't need to be doing no whole ass shit like that. We need to be protecting ourselves. Yes, that's not giving a black man a pass to say, oh, let's just sit there and watch a female get her ass whipped by a dude in the streets. But at the same time, we don't need to be walking around here like no little, like a fragile, you know, piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, we shouldn't be moving too fragile. We need to also have some cojones. Still carry yourself like a woman, but also let it be known, like I ain't the one to be to play with, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. I hope I wasn't all over the place, you know. My mind is kind of a little messed up because I'm going through what I'm going through. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here about the whole when interracial dating goes wrong. I'm going to be putting out another video as soon as I finish this one. I'm going to record it, and then I'm going to have it like probably like a few days apart, not too long. And don't forget to follow my social medias. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my socials at Instagram at India__Michelle and Snapchat India.94. I'm over here chilling in this little chair. Until next time with another video. Bye bye.